Good evening, everyone. I'm Chef Lydia, and thank you for joining us in this video. Today, we're going to make a demonstration on how to make a salad and risotto rice. And I'll give you a couple of tips to do like a nice dinner for a couple for this Valentine's. Well, let's get started. This salad that I'm gonna present is bottle lettuce salad. It's a very simple salad. This is bottle lettuce. And then we are going to just to make it like a little flower here. Something like this. You know, we put the little ones here. Gonna add red tomatoes or cherry tomatoes, whatever your option is, here in the middle. Well, we're gonna add some pickled onions. These are red onions, and you make it with rice vinegar, garlic, pepper flakes, oregano, and a little bit of salt and pepper. This, you boil everything, and then you just add the onions, and then boil it for 3 minutes and just let it cool down. So we're gonna add this to the salad. If you don't like it, then just don't put it, because some people don't like onions at all. And then after, we're gonna put some feta cheese. Like I said, it's very, very simple salad. And now we're gonna add the dressing. The dressing is a raspberry dressing that I made. Let's see, over here. And I just made it with rice vinegar, olive oil, the raspberries, fresh raspberries, salt and pepper. I just blended. This is ready to go. And now your salad is ready. You can see it's a very simple salad. Put this over here, and we're gonna start making our risotto. Risotto rice is an Italian dish, and it's the risotto when you made it with chicken broth, it becomes very creamy. So let's start it. You're gonna put a little bit of olive oil here. This is blended. This is garlic oil. I made it myself with a lot of garlic and olive oil. For this rice, you're gonna need 2 cups of arborio rice, which is this one over here. You can use another brand if you like. Arborio rice. You're gonna need mushrooms, Parmesan cheese, shallots, salt and pepper, and a little bit of heavy cream. So let's do this. We add first the shallots. You don't want to brown it. This is just want to like translucent, you know, a little bit, not a lot, like this. You need to have this one in medium, low, not too high. And you're gonna add your mushrooms. Gonna cook the mushrooms. So I'm gonna put this to medium high. Let it cook. You have to be very patient with this rice, because it takes time, a lot of time. Well, not really. Maybe the 20 to 30 minutes to cook, but you can leave it alone. You need to be here to cook the rice. It's not like other rices, then you just put the broth and just eat for 20 minutes. No, this one you have to be here, because you have to stir the rice every time. Okay. And over here I have my chicken broth. So yeah, then you have to heat up this chicken broth. It can be cold. You can use any browner. You can make your own. Just buy the chicken, clean it, put some water on it. You can add celery, carrots, onions, garlic, salt and pepper, and then make your broth like that. Strain it, and that's gonna be your chicken broth. So now the mushrooms are getting a little more soft, getting like a brownish color. Gonna cook it a little more, and we're gonna transfer over here so we can cook our rice. Getting a little brown, a little bit. Hopefully after this video I can make more, so I can teach you another dishes. Getting there, getting there. Like I said, very patient with this dish, but it's very delicious. After you try this recipe, you're gonna love it. It's not easy for a lot of people, but I'm gonna try to show you like the easiest way to make it. Now our mushrooms are getting soft and a little brown. Gonna transfer them to this pan over here because we're gonna use it for something else. And look at this. Okay, we're gonna keep this. We're gonna add a little more oil, and we're gonna add a little bit of butter. You can use whatever butter you like. Doesn't really matter. This rice, arborio rice, it's a very short grain rice, as you can see, but it's really good for creamy rice. Or even if you like to make arroz con leche, it's very good for it. You can use it for that too. Okay. Now butter is melting. We can add our rice. These are 2 cups of rice. For 2 cups of rice, you're gonna use like around 4 to 8 cups of chicken broth. You don't have to brown this rice, you just need to translucid this rice. So this rice is very rich. It's not low fat, definitely. So for those ones who want to cut in the calories, no, this is not recommended, but it's very delicious. This one, now we're gonna add a little bit of wine. You can use whatever wine you like. I mean, it has to be white wine, but don't use a sparkling wine or a sweet wine. It has to be like something like that. It doesn't have to be very expensive. So you can use the Sauvignon Blanc if you like, and we're gonna add it. Probably like maybe a quarter of cup of it. We're gonna let it reduce a little bit. You see, can you see right now it's reducing? So you're not gonna see the wine anymore. It's gonna get dry because the rice already absorbed the liquid, see? And when this happens, you can start adding the chicken broth. Which I have it. You have to add this one little by little. You cannot add it like a lot of the time because you're gonna be cooking the rice. Just a little bit at a time. We're just gonna wait. We're gonna be stirring, and then the rice is gonna absorb all the liquid. Or you're gonna keep adding and adding more. Now we can see that the liquid is absorbing the rice. So we're gonna still cooking. We're gonna add a little more broth to our rice. Just little by little, like I said. In this other pan, I'm gonna add a little bit of olive oil because we're gonna cook chicken or chicken mushroom sauce. Let's see, medium, high. And then in this pan I have chicken with the cream. We haven't added the mushrooms yet. And this one we're going to do the chicken, the other chicken, airline chicken. So if you can see, our warrior rice is absorbing all the chicken broth here, so it's cooking little by little. It takes some time. So like I said, this rice takes time, but you don't leave. You stay here. This is, well, for me, I think it's a very simple recipe. And then I think your loved one is gonna love it. It's an Italian dish, very simple. It's not very expensive either. Okay. And let's see, we're just gonna wait a little more. So our pan has to be hot for this. See, so now it's time for us to add a little more broth, the chicken broth over here. Little by little. Cook. In the meantime, we're gonna do our chicken. We have our chicken over here. Just gonna cook a breast. This is our airline breast. Just gonna add it over here. Gonna brown it. keep stirring in this rice. We're making here risotto, Italian risotto with mushrooms. See, it's not cooked yet, so it's still a little more. We have to add a little more broth. Little by little. And we're gonna cook our chicken over here, maybe like around 4 minutes per side. Gonna put in medium heat for that one. Going through things at a time. Okay? Then it's stirring out this rice. It's getting there. It's getting there. Just take, like I said, like around 20 minutes to 25 minutes to cook. But you can't leave, okay? Don't leave it unattended. Let's check on this chicken breast. Okay, it's getting there too. I will answer all your questions after when I finish my video. Well, if you have any questions. Rice is getting there. It's getting there. Chicken breast, getting there too. It's getting brown. Gonna get a nice brown crust on the chicken, the skin. I'm gonna put it in low heat so because, well, we don't want raw chicken. This one is. I'm gonna need a spoon to scoop this. This right. Getting there. Let me check on this. So now you can see the crust, nice and brown. Just gonna let it cook in low heat there, so you can cook all the way through. The rice looks like it's gonna need a little more liquid. Let me see. Gonna add a little more liquid to the rice. Get in there. You can see over here our salad we're gonna present with this dish. You can use with this for this rice you can use any brand of Parmesan cheese. It could be shaved cheese, or you can grate it like this one over here. Whatever, the best is always, you know, the best brand and the best cheese is always the best for the dish. It will taste better. looks like it's getting cooked. Okay. Maybe a little more time. You don't want to overcook this rice either because it will become mushy and you don't want that. I want to add a little more broth. Sometimes you're not gonna use all the broth that you heat for this rice. I mean, it depends on the rice, the quantity of liquid that you're gonna use for it. How are we doing with this? This one is here in there too. So I'm cooking it at low heat. So this one is gonna need, it doesn't gonna need a lot more liquid. What we're gonna add right now is a little bit of heavy cream. A little bit, you don't need that much. A little bit of heavy cream. Just to make it creamier. Gonna do the same. It's gonna absorb all the liquid. Meantime, I'm gonna get another saute pan so we can add some veggies to it. Some vegetables. Okay, I'm gonna put this one in low heat now. Now rice, if you can see, is getting very creamy. See? So now is the time to add the Parmesan cheese and the salt and pepper. Don't think I've forgotten about the chicken, okay? I'm just keep an eye on it. And not a lot of it, why not? I remember when I was in culinary school and this rice was one of my favorites. It was very challenging for me too. I'm gonna add a little mushrooms here. And the salt and pepper. Try on our risotto to see if it's done. Perfect. So I'm gonna turn it off, the heat, because this rice is already done. We're gonna serve it in a little bit with the chicken. Let's see. For chicken, well, me, because I have experience cooking the poultry. I already know when the chicken is cooked or not. So this chicken has to be temperature 165. I don't have my thermometer with me right now, but when the juices run clear in the chicken, usually is when your chicken is done. And this has been cooking for 6 minutes, maybe a little more than that, so it should be done. So we're just gonna wait a little more. And then we're gonna make in this one, gonna do our veggies. We have a little bit of a baby yellow squash here. I'm just gonna saute this. And a couple of asparagus. Gonna add a little bit of shallots since we have them here. Remember, then our oil has already garlic, so we're good with that. Gonna prepare our dishes here. Add a little bit of mushrooms here. We're gonna add a little bit of butter for the chicken. Like I said, this is not fat-free, okay? This is very rich. So we have our chicken or mushrooms here and a little bit of butter. Gonna put a little more salt and pepper here, a little bit. Gonna be you know, this one I can see here, you can put it close. When it's bleeding a little bit here, you need to cook it for a little more. It looks like it's cooked, but you need to cook it for a little more. We don't want any blood. The same butter, I'm gonna cook that. What happened here? Oh, okay, I have it in low heat. I'm sorry. Apologize for that. The butter, mushrooms here. Very nice brown in the chicken. The veggies over here, you don't want to get them too brown either. So it has to be al dente, little crunchy still. We're gonna move our chicken to another pan so we can reduce a little bit of the cream so we can serve it. Put the chicken over here. And with this one, we're just gonna add a little bit of heavy cream, a little bit to reduce it. I'm gonna reduce a little bit. So this is gonna be our sauce for the chicken. Our veggies are already done. gonna prepare our plate for everybody else. We're gonna start decorating this plate. Put a little bit of risotto. You see? It's very, very creamy. A little bit of risotto. That's the rice. It's very, very creamy. Gonna add our chicken breast. Like that. Gonna add our veggies. And we're gonna add our sauce. Mushroom sauce. This is our plate. Give me 1 second. Okay. This is our plate. So it's chicken, risotto, and minis, jello squash, and a mushroom. With a salad over here. That's our dish. And then I made some little chocolate cupcakes. Let me show it to you. I did it in advance. They're over here, little romantic cupcakes for your loved one. So hopefully this recipe is not too complicated. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you guys next time with another recipe. Have a good night.